Hey guys, I'm Amy Jordan, the founder of WundaBar Pilates. Today we're going to do a full body workout for LiveStrong. I like to call this less is more. So often people come to me and think that you have to feel beat up in order to have gotten a good workout. I couldn't disagree more. We're going to do moves that don't look like a whole lot of effort from the outside, but I promise it will really burn from the inside out. We're going to start today seated on our mat with our legs in front of us. You want to sit as tall as you can on your sitting bones and have your legs long in front of you. Arms come forward and we're going to lean with a flat back. From here, glide the tailbone down, then the low back, then the middle back. Holding with your shoulder blades off the mat. This is where we're going to hold. Now the effort is going to come with lifting and lengthening and lowering down. It's a small range of movement. It's a deep reach of the abdominals. I like to think about my head being one end of a hammock and my toes the other end, inhaling on every curl. Let's do 2 more. And bring it all the way down. Next, we're gonna go into a plank hold because it's just one of the best ways to work your body as we isometrically challenge ourselves. Arms are shoulder width distance, legs reach behind you at 4 inches apart parallel. From here, think about lifting the collarbones wide. Think about the elbows having a little breathing room to them. So you don't want to lock out the joints, but we also don't need to see a bend, like a visible bend. You want to think about just finding some breath in the elbows, find some length, and continuing to believe you can get through this. I know this minute feels like an eternity, but we're there already. We have 8 seconds left. This is 7. Keep reaching for it. You have 4, 3, 2, and bring your knees down. This is a low lunge next. So take the right leg in front of you and have that knee right in front of the ankle crease. Flip the left toes under. Melt the right hip down to lengthen out the waistline. And all we're gonna do is think about the upper inner thighs scissoring to lift you up about 1 inch off the floor and tap it back down. It looks tiny. If you're just watching this, you're thinking, what the heck is she doing? Yes? But if you're doing this, you're thinking, oh, is it done yet? It's a really deep burn from the glutes, the inner thighs, and the deep abdominals. It's a small range of movement. Stay focused and keep weight across the entire sole of your foot. This is the last one. And bring the knee all the way down. Okay, this is our side plank on the left. I'm going to demonstrate it first on the hand. Left foot comes in front of the right and right arm raises up. That brings additional cardio challenge. What we're going to do is go into a pike lift. So we lengthen and reach and then bring it back to start. Three more here. This is 2. And bring it all the way down. We're going to go into a bridge hold with some small pulses. So this is a great way to condition the back line of the body and really prepare the hips for any effort you do. Lengthening up into a bridge in a hinge. Think about your knees reaching long and the arms imprinting into the floor. A lot of times bridges can become all about the hamstrings, and what we want to do here is allow the hips to drop a tiny bit and then think about the glutes lifting the pelvis up. The hamstrings are absolutely working, but recruit the glutes for that little lift. Think about length across the front side of the body and try to open the creases on the front side of the hips at the top. So really aim for that full extension of the hip joints every time. Melting all 4 corners of the feet down, reaching for length. This is 2. And your last one, bring it all the way down. This next one is going to be an isometric hold again. It's called an archetypal squat. So take the feet wide, and we're in turnout, and take the elbows inside the inner thighs. We're holding a deep squat here, ideally with your feet flat. We're trying to improve functionality of our ankles, knees, and our hips. If this doesn't feel great for your body, come up as high as you need to hold the squat position. Again, melting weight across all 4 corners of your feet, lengthening the spine and reaching the tailbone from the crown of the head as you hold. We have 3 seconds, you got this. Last 2. And go ahead and lower down onto the mat. We're gonna go into the right side plank. Arm comes onto the mat and right foot comes into the left. Left arm goes up for additional cardio challenge, and we're going to a little pike. Again, think about a little bit of breathing room in that right elbow as we hold and lifting off of the wrist and the shoulder. You have 2. And bring it all the way down. Let's get that low lunge done on the left. Bringing the left leg forward and the right knee comes down. Again, we're just in front of the ankle crease. Melting the left hip down, flip the right toes under. Think about the upper inner thighs scissoring like a pair of tweezers to raise you and lower you back down. It's a small range of movement. See if you can find connection to all 4 corners under the left foot rather than just the heel. That's going to help you access the inner thigh, pelvic floor, and deep abdominals rather than just giving that work away to the glutes. This is our last one. And bring it down. Walk all the way to the back side of your mat for your bear crawl. We're going to come into a 4-point kneeling position. I'm going to flip the toes under. From here, the trick is to pick the right knee and the left hand up at the same time, shift them forward and set them down at the same time. Now the left knee and the right hand and set them down at the same time. It looks so simple, but if you keep the pelvis and the shoulders stable and really try to hit the mat at the same time and leave the mat at the same time, opposite hip to the opposite hand, you'll feel that core working overtime to stabilize you. A little lift and crawl forward. And if you want to get fancy, you can do it in reverse too. Bring it all the way in. Last thing for this series, we're going to do our forearm plank. I'm going to hold my arms in a little box shape and lengthen the legs all the way back. From here, we're going to do fascial flossing. So what we're going to do is give a micro bend to the right knee, but notice my heel didn't move or my hips. Bring it back to start. Left knee bends, left heel and hips don't move. So we're alternating sides, and that's the trick, is not to move the heel or the hips. Keep breathing, fight for it, guys, you're almost there. Last 4, 3, 2, and bring it all the way down. Great job, you guys. Less is more, and I know if you did that workout with me, you've got to agree. For more workouts, subscribe to LiveStrong's YouTube channel. See you next time.